Welcome to all the mystery and intrigue of football well after dark. This late-night matchup when history says anything can happen. Welcome to Blue Heaven, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on another Mountain West team, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Overstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Broncos offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Manson. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. So the UNLV Rebels offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, in this quarterback's career, has been a mix of mistakes, but also stepping up in some big moments when needed.
Chris, this guy doesn't necessarily have the flashy skill set, but he's very consistent with what he does within this offensive structure. And the defense better be careful, because whether it's his legs or his arm, he can make you pay.
They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's a quarterback keeper, running with purpose. The quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. It's a draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They keep him off balance with a run. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks free. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Try to convert with a sweep.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Wagner. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The pocket breaking down. On the run, he's looking deep. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Broncos begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Madsen. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Broncos are going to keep this drive rolling. Using his legs, it's Sherrod. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd down after the incompletion. A play action looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Gums. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And now they run the draw play. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Using his legs, it's Thomas. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. To the air, it's Colandrea. Caught over the middle, it's Bradley. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. A big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
They're going to run it here. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good.
That makes the score UNLV 10, Boise State 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He hands it off from the gun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Wagner. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Lose the ball to the 33.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a keeper. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Toss play to the outside. He finds some space. Now here he goes. Inside the 30. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On first down, it's play action. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The back's got it on the pitch. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Hand it off for a draw. Breaks in open space. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral it for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. To throw, it's Colandrea. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Eludes a tackle.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Spinning out of the tackle. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UNLV.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it second down. Scanning the field. It's Madsen. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Now, 4th down.
And the Broncos bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Colandrea. Caught by the receiver. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Punt team making their way on the field. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Throwing off play action. Quick throw over the middle. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Dropping back. It's Madsen. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Broncos will have to punt this one away. The returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. Now they call a run. And they're able to get him down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
3rd down after that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Colandrea. Grab down the middle, it's Gums. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stock right there at the line. No gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A new set of downs after that completion. Trying the old counter play here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Dropping back, it's Manson. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
4th down coming up.
And the Broncos will have to kick this away. This will be his 4th punt tonight. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to throw. It's Colandrea. The receiver makes the catch. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gums. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Man,
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He knocks it through with confidence, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Broncos will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Colandrea. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. QB decides to keep it here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Gums. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Back to throw. It's Colandrea. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made quickly, but gain to the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Quarterback keeps the football. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Looking downfield, it's Colandrea. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more.
And makes the score. UNLV 28, Boise State 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Tight end makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. They'll call for the fair catch here. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back to throw. It's Colandrea. Pulls it in. It's Bradley. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Ball handed off. In the clear at the 25. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. That run moves the ball across the 35.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Play with the quarterback. Picks up 1. Brings up 3rd down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Fires it to the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. Here comes a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. wants a run. Running back's got it. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the quarterback keeps it here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
The Broncos will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And there's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Calandria. Snags a quick throw. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Tackle is made at the 48-yard line.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game.
UNLV 28.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. To throw, it's Madsen. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Returner decides to fair catch this. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Grant behind the line. It's Lee. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Colandrea. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? A draw to the back. Runs through the defender. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. Tackled, but first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Broncos will have first and 10 here. Dropping back. It's Madsen. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Broncos looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Looking for a gap. It's Glover. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Colandria. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Over the middle.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The gain makes it second and medium. And now they'll run it on the draw. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Quarterback still with the football. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Caught over the middle. It's Bradley. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
The offense with three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. The back's got it. Gets the first and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, UNLV. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score UNLV 35, Boise State 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Madsen. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Caught for the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
The Broncos have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Madsen. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense inbounds so they keep that clock moving.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? It's a quarterback keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Quarterback operating an empty set. To the air. It's Madsen. Makes a quick catch. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his...
And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21.
That makes the score UNLV 35. Boise State.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and had set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the second down play. They'll try to run it with the option. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air, it's Colandrea. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come up short on the third down completion, and here comes the punt team. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Makes a quick grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
2nd and inches opens up the playbook. Will they take a shot here from their own territory? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
To throw, it's Madsen. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass falls incomplete as time expires.